but only one letter. And can I have a coffee too, Danny? Thank you.
Get on that.
Oh. Oh, thank you, mate. Very good. No tip. Thank you. It's hard to get good help. First letter tonight. Now I find that it's not really so funny as I've been subjected to a stalking incident for which I had to call the police. Never funny when it happens to you. Second letter tonight. We're going to have all the girls from Crazy Sexy Cool in here in a minute. It seems men are far keener to meet people on the internet and travel halfway around the world to be with their women of the web than are women. It's because men think with their passions. And the last letter tonight, before all the ladies are in here chatting, kids can vote at 18, drive at 17 and enlist to kill at 16. And that's reason enough to keep the drinking age where it is. And what all those things have to do with one another, I don't know, but the girls might have a clue. Sweet and sour. 20 seconds, don't go away, we'll see you soon. Got a problem, big or small, would a miracle be nice? Our motley crew is back, churning out advice. You might even laugh a bit in the following half hour. Park your backside on the couch, cause baby it's time for Sweet and Sour. Right here on Sweet and Sour. Good evening everyone, welcome to Sweet and Sour. Gary Mitchell with you for the next half hour of fun-filled chat with the girls from Crazy Sexy Cool. First up, hello Cassy.
Hi, how are you?
Big news Friday night, what happened?
I won International Lingerie Model of the Year for WA.
Congratulations, and what does that mean you go on to do?
I'm going to the Gold Coast in August to represent WA, so hopefully take it out, and then if I win that, then I'm off to Vegas.
Oh, good luck. Now, where can everybody see photos for that?
You can go onto my Facebook page, it's Cassy Walker Model.
You've got all your photos up there from the other night?
Oh, not all of them, they will be up soon though.
Terrific. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Hello, Mish.
Hey, how you going?
Still nervous?
Yes.
Don't be, you look gorgeous. Don't worry about it. Have you seen all the letters for tonight?
Yes, seen all the letters, did my research.
Did you research?
Yeah.
Hey, you got nothing to worry about. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, have a good time tonight. Relax. All right?
All right, we'll do.
Hello, Simone.
Hi.
Nice colour.
Thanks.
Look at this. Matching tonight.
We're good.
Very good. Balance in our show. Very good. Crazy Sexy Cool? What do you do there?
Bucks parties.
I want a Bucks party. I swore I'd never have a Bucks party. However, now, do you really?
Yeah, it's basically
What do you
mostly
do?
what I do.
What do you do at a
Party
Bucks party?
start, drinking games.
Oh, you have to teach me a few.
Yeah.
I used to
Getting
do.
into mankinis.
You get into a mankini. Ooh.
I got into a mankini last Bucks.
Oh, that would, like to see how that fitted.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome to the show.
Good, thanks.
Ali, welcome back.
Hey, how you doing?
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
All well?
Yes.
Okay, same boyfriend?
Yes, actually.
Okay,
yeah.
same place of employment, which is your own business?
Yes, same place. of
When do you get time
employment.
for Crazy Sexy Cool then?
Usually on a Thursday night at South Street Ale House, being a Corey compere.
A what compare?
Pretty much, I boss people around.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, yell at them on the microphone. Good fun.
I'm sure most people would be happy to submit. So, welcome back. Here we go. Letter one. You ready, ladies? All good?
Hell yes.
Okay, here we are. Dear panel, can someone please tell me what it is that makes for a stalker? I have a male friend who is a clever student at uni with me, who would joke with me often that he was stalking out another girl with whom he's developed a mad infatuation. Affectionately, I called him my stalker mate. Now I find that it's not really so funny, as I've been subjected to a stalking incident for which I had to call the police. Thankfully, my episode is over. But now, since my experience, I can't find anything funny about my friend joking about stalking. He doesn't get how threatening it felt when it happened to me. We're still great mates, but he thinks I have an attitude and nothing else. So please tell me, how do I get him and all my friends to understand how unfunny stalking really is, and what really is in the head of those males and females who stalk out others? It comes to us from Penny of Seaforth in South Australia. Ali, have you ever been stalked?
Actually, yes. Yes, I have.
How recently?
I was 16 and I used to work at a video store.
Last week?
Yes. Yes. I used to work at a video store, and a boy that I worked with there developed a bit of an infatuation with me. He lives in Adelaide and still sends me gifts. Hi, Russell. Yeah.
We go to Adelaide. We go through.
Yes. So that was pretty creepy. But I got to say, she just needs to explain to her friends that this is an issue. that hearing stalker is an issue for her. And people should respect that. She can't get angry at people making jokes when they don't know the situation. But I was raped when I was 18.
You were raped?
Raped twice. Made my peace with it, you know.
Moved on.
Survivor, not a victim. But when people make a joke like raped around me, it's not that big an issue. If someone understands what I've gone through and they still make that joke, then I see that as sort of a malicious intent behind that. So as long as you explain to people, then you can have that expectation of them. But otherwise, then how can they read her mind and know that this makes her uncomfortable?
How far did you take your pursuits? Because I see here
I
it's
didn't
very
acknowledge
hard.
it for 2 years, and it took me 5.5 years to tell Daddy Dearest sorry.
So you never pursued
I
it
did not pursue it, no.
through the police stuff?
No.
Wow, but
Yeah.
you've adjusted, etc., and you don't have
Very
any...
well, yeah.
Don't have any
surprisingly well.
baggage?
No baggage. No, flashbacks occasionally, which is wonderful.
Have you ever thought to go and get counselled, etc.?
Oh, I have.
You've had
And
some-
Lifeline Australia is amazing. I do a lot of volunteer work with them who help a lot of people in my position, and the amount of people that have come forward as a result of me talking about it has been just unbelievable. How
Good on you,
common
Ali.
this
You're a
is.
gutsy lady to bring it up on the show.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
That's terrific.
Put
All
my
right,
message
Simone.
out there.
Tell me, ever been stalked?
Ooh.
Would you like to be?
Not that I know of.
You haven't been stalked?
I don't think so.
Okay, what do you say to this lady who's now very similar to Ali, finding herself in the situation where it is a threatening situation and they don't understand? What do you do?
I think it's a bit hard in the way of if he's stalking on Facebook, like photos and stuff, everyone looks at their ex's girlfriends and
No, they don't. I'm
all
not
sorts.
interested.
Oh, you do.
Delete.
You do.
Delete and that's it. You
Exes for a reason.
I do.
do. You do.
Okay, maybe I'm the stalker. But sorry. I just kind of think that it's an issue if they're driving past your house and checking if they're home.
Yeah.
But I think there's a fine line because you always say like, oh yeah, Facebook stalked him.
Yeah.
There's a line, I think, of seriousness if that's what she's sort of thinking.
Well, this one, she had to go to the police. So
But with the
that's really
way
threatening.
he's saying that he's stalking
But a friendly stalking.
in a friend, and she
There's
said that it
difference.
was affectionate. She affectionately called him
Her
her
funny story.
stalker
So she
mate.
didn't think it was threatening until it happened to her.
Exactly. So
Now the rest of her mates don't get it.
I mean, Cassie just said for everyone to look at her on Facebook.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's going
She
to start
doesn't mind.
stalking her in a minute.
Cassy
So,
Was that? No, just me. So
so if she feels that strongly about something, she just needs to
crusade.
either say something or really, if it's just Facebook,
Try and get over it.
yeah.
Okay, Nish.
Yep.
Come on. Been stalked?
I think, yes, I've been stalked, but it wasn't like anything too serious. It was just someone mentioned that they saw me driving around or riding around my area and kind of tried to beg me for my phone number, and it kind of got a bit awkward
That's
when I
not
said no.
stalking. I won't do it again, I promise. But just came on the program anyway.
No, but yeah, no, I think that she should be honest with her friends and let them know that it really does affect her when they talk about stalking in front of her. And if they're really good friends, then they should pull up and say, look, we're sorry for making you feel uncomfortable, and we'll stop doing it.
Okay. Cassie, last word on this one?
I honestly don't think anybody will actually really understand the fact of being stalked kind of thing until it actually happens to them. They're not going to get a full grasp of it, and they're not going to consider your feelings and the way that you feel until they
Very
know
true.
exactly how it is.
Experience themselves.
Exactly. Like I've had some random guy calling me up, somehow got my number, calling me up, doing things over the phone, and I'm sitting there with my boyfriend like, what the hell is going on?
You didn't know who it was?
Had no idea. Blocked number, everything, and I'm like, who is this? I've had my boyfriend on the phone, like, who is this, mate? Like, bugger off, kind of thing.
How long did it go on for?
Until I changed my number for
Wow.
a few months actually. So,
How did that make you feel, that episode?
yeah, I didn't like it. Like, it was horrible. Like, you just feel like there's just something dirty, and you just have to go have a shower. It's gross. It's not nice at all.
So did people around you understand it?
They probably well, not really, but they didn't like it. It's
Until you experience
exactly.
it, you don't get it.
Exactly.
Okay.
You never will.
Tell me, have you ever found a soulmate on the internet?
God no.
Well, when we come back, we're chatting about whether you can find true love on the internet. Don't go away, we'll be right back. Welcome back to Sweet and Sour. If you'd like to send us a letter, send it to the address that's appearing on your screen right now, which is Sweet and Sour, there it is, letters at sweetandsour.net.au, and on Facebook it's facebook.com/Sweet and Sour, and we've even got a website now which is sweetandsour.net.au, and for every letter that we do receive, we're going to send you to the movies, courtesy of our very lovely Natalie Cameron and NRC Communications, and the movie we're sending you to, there it is up there, A Haunted House. Anybody seen it?
No.
No?
Looks
Okay.
like it would be all right though.
It does. Here we go. Letter number 2 for the evening comes to us, locally, Chewett Hill from WA. Hi, Mitch. Can anyone honestly fall in love on the internet? My cousin, who lived in Perth, left his wife because he developed a relationship over the internet with a woman who lived in Sydney. He'd never met this woman in the flesh, yet he left his beautiful wife of 3 years, hopped on a plane and moved to Sydney. Haven't seen him in Perth since, and that was 4 years ago. My brother, who was never interested in travelling, decided to head straight to Winnipeg in Manitoba, Canada, because he met, as my dad says, some tart on the net 3 months ago. He's been there for a month and he seems so happy with his Canadian new lady friend. It seems men are far keener to meet people on the internet and travel halfway around the world to be with their women of the web than women are. The only reason I'm asking for advice is because I've met some men on the net and feel a little attraction to one of them, but I can't work out why I'm attracted, and that worries me big time. Is it real over the net? Can it work long term? Should I be the one hopping on a plane to meet a distant man? Is this the way of the future? As I said, Carrie of Chewett Hill in WA. Cassie, ever met anybody on the net?
No, I wouldn't want to either.
Why?
Because I don't believe that you can fall in love with someone over the internet. It's just superficial, really. Like, you can fall in lust, but you can't fall in love until you actually meet the person, spend time with them, and actually get to know them as a human being instead of over the internet. Like, anybody can sit there and think of something to write while they're at a computer instead of face to face.
Why is it that you can fall in lust but not love? What's that? Just
because
a vision thing?
people can just write anything to you. They can say, they pretty much just tell you what
really
you want
know
to
who
hear.
it is on the other
No,
end.
exactly. You will never know who it is until you actually spend that time with them. And where it comes to it, yes, fair enough, jumping on a plane and going to see them.
That's a good thing?
If they actually genuinely want to be with that person, go for it. But just be careful because you never know who's on the
Who's
other
going to be on the other end, all right?
Although you said with stalking that you're not going to really know until it's happened to you.
Yes.
What if you don't really know that it's happened to you online? Maybe it's
that
just
I
one of
fell in
those
love?
things that you haven't experienced so you don't know.
Exactly. But that's my opinion.
So you've
You're
got to go out there
asking
and find
very
out.
much the wrong age group here because
I reckon this is the right age group, because you girls are right into the internet thing.
No, we're in this early 20s age bracket.
We don't need to go
where
online.
Most of the people that we meet, they are single. You know, most of the people in our age group aren't married, aren't engaged, don't have kids, things like that.
So your need to go onto the net is not great.
I think all it does is create another option.
All right, we'll go back to Mish. Come on, darling.
I think that it's got something to do with, like...
Are you in the same boat? Have you met anyone on the internet?
No, never met anyone on the internet. And
Are you inclined to?
No.
Okay.
No.
No inclination from this side of the panel? Very little from that side of the panel as well.
No, I think like anyone could be at the other end of the internet. You could have that
What
stalker
happens if
from
it's
before.
the love of your life?
Well, I suppose you can get to know them, but I wouldn't be jumping on a flight and heading over to see them straight away.
Okay, now this woman feels a little bit of an attraction to one of them. What does she do?
Well, I think that you can feel attracted to something that you don't know it could be.
Why it is?
Yeah,
Alright.
it could just be
All right.
that.
Simone, does she pursue it if she's feeling attracted, or does she just let it go because it's on the internet?
It's a bit like a catfish thing.
What's that?
The TV show Catfish. How you're never sure
I
if it's
watch
actually
Sweet
going to be
Sour.
them.
I don't think I've seen that show. Catfish.
It's about how
Different demographic.
internet people pretend they're something else.
Oh, yeah.
But not everyone on the internet. Oh, look, I've got an internet capability as well, and I'm always Gary Mitchell on the internet. I don't have the time to be anybody else. How many of these people are masquerading, and what's the chance of them?
I reckon you can meet people online.
Can you fall in love?
Yeah.
You've got to go out and find if it's real, though, don't you?
I
At
mean,
the end
it's
of
the
the
same
day, you
thing with
always have to hop on
stalking.
the plane. Why do you take it so far away?
You stalk them, you add them on Facebook, and you love them.
You have done. you really have followed. All right, Ali, You've not done this before. Are you inclined to, if you get to a point where you're in your 30s, 40s, etc., and you're getting all these advances from someone who comes to you across the net, why wouldn't you follow it up?
I think for age groups a little higher than ours, it just creates another option to meet people, and it creates that possibility that isn't there otherwise. I mean, a lot of people in the late 30s, late 40s, hell, 60s, who cares? You know, they find love on the internet because they have full-time jobs, they have children, they have a busy life where they don't get the opportunity to go out and meet people.
Anything wrong with it?
Well, it's just another vetting process, so yeah.
Oh,
I think it can happen, but yeah, I wouldn't be doing it.
But you wouldn't be doing it?
No.
Yep.
I've had a lot of friends try and
What
no
did you
success.
use? Let's see.
No, well, my mum works away. She does 4-in-1s. Lately she's
What
met
does
them.
4-in-1s mean to our viewing public?
She works 4 weeks on and has 1 week off.
And so what does she do? Get on the internet and do what?
She goes on like those dating sites and stuff like that.
And does it work?
No, they're all wankers.
There you go,
Dating
Carrie.
sites or Facebook?
We've got to go. Our next topic is putting up the drinking limit to 21. We'll see what the girls have got to say for that one. And we'll go on talking about whether you can find love on the net. And we'll see you in a minute.
Hello, my name's Darren DeMello, and this is Sweet and Sour. It's more than just a panel show where people that you may or may not have heard of come on and answer questions that are written in, dubious questions written by people that watch the show. Actually, no, it's not. That's pretty much what it is.
Here we go. Welcome back to Sweet and Sour, everyone. Last letter coming to us from Liverpool in New South Wales. Karina writes, hello, Sweet and Sour. Yes, I agree. We must take a step back for the sake of our community and put up the legal age to drink alcohol to 21. The statistics tell the real story. Aussie kids are far more alcohol and drug abusive than their American counterparts who don't get the right to drink until they're 21. Kids continue to mentally develop right up until the age of 21 and in many cases well beyond. And alcohol abuse is proven to be negatively affect the brain's development. To me, it's just common sense that we now just need to take things back a bit. And to those who say that kids can vote at 18, drive at 17 and enlist to kill at 16, that's reason enough to keep the drinking age where it is. I say that perhaps all of these things ought to be brought up to the age of 21. It's for the sake of our whole community. We just need political will to get this done. As I said, Karina of Liverpool in New South Wales. Mish, how strongly do you feel about increasing the age to 21 for drinking?
Strongly disagree with this one.
You strongly
disagree.
Why do you strongly disagree?
I think that there's other ways to combat everything that's going on. I do agree that our younger generation are becoming more violent.
You are part of the
abusive.
younger generation.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Speaking for all of them.
No,
Okay.
yeah, that's the thing. There's not always bad, and like they're not all bad. There's some bad, there's some good.
And it's a small proportion who actually...
Yeah, that's it.
abuse.
And you shouldn't be not letting the people who are doing the right thing, like taking their rights away from them. I think that that's a really bad way to go around it, and I think you should be combating it a different way, and I don't know, making the laws harder on those that don't do the right thing.
Penalise the ones to push them all into
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you do feel strongly.
Yes, I do.
Okay, tell me, Cassie, 21, drinking age. What age were you when you started drinking?
Like 12? No, I'm joking. That was a joke. I'm joking.
Okay.
Sorry, Mum.
Yep, okay.
I think I had my first drink when I was 15.
Supervised by your mum and dad?
Nope.
Oh, because?
Because I had older friends. I had older friends that would buy us drinks.
Did you look older?
I did. I looked a lot older than what I was.
Did you tell your mum and dad that you were drinking when you were 15?
I told my mum. Sorry, Dad. But
And her response was?
she was angry at me, yeah. But I was at that age where I'm just like, I'll drink, whatever, you can't stop me
As
kind of
kids
thing.
do.
Exactly.
Were you a binge drinker?
No.
Big difference.
But it was just like a casual drink with friends and stuff like that. Because you don't want to be the only one sitting around the table drinking lemonade.
You felt the peer pressure to have
I
a
did.
drink.
I was peer pressured into having drinks. But
Could you be peer pressured? You weren't, but could you be peer pressured into binge drinking?
Probably.
You could. If you had enough pressure on you, you think you could have Got it.
At that age.
At that age, you could exactly.
Ooh, well, maybe we do need to up it then. That's an
No,
argument.
because you're not going to stop them anyway. How's about?
Yes, you are. They're not going to be served.
Really?
The average Australian starts drinking at 15 and a half.
Yeah.
You've done your research, all right.
0405
Ali,
National
tell
Health
us.
Survey.
Tell us.
15 and a half. So if people want to drink, they're going to find a way to drink.
Why do
Think about
people want to drink?
Why not? Sorry, Irish in me. Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
We have a propensity, however, the statistics tell us to overindulge and
Are
become...
the statistics described in this letter? Oh, okay. Well, she didn't actually do her research because
Tell us.
while 20% more Australians admit in the 17 to 24 age bracket admit to binge drinking more often, when the Americans, when they were surveyed, I'm getting muddled up here, but basically US goes harder, pretty much. They go harder when they drink, so they double our drinking standards. No. When they binge drink almost twice as much as we did, and 44% of the college students surveyed admitted to that. Which is funny because Americans are not honest.
That's interesting. All right. Last word. Did you like a drink?
I'd love one.
Did you like a drink when you were 12, 13,
No,
15?
I wasn't.
You had
much
your
of a
first drink
I
at
was
how
a bit
old?
of a nana. 15 or 16, but
Okay,
I wasn't
same.
like
Ali
a
was right.
massive.
Okay, none of you
Drinker?
girls binge drank.
think about it.
Is that right?
Oh, we don't say we don't now.
You binge drink now.
Think about how many kids go from school straight to Bali for leavers. There's no drinking age over there. You could just walk into any club at any age and order a cocktail. How many deaths have there been from underage drinking in Bali?
Doesn't mean we have to do it here when they
No,
get back.
I'm not saying here, but still,
That being
kids
said,
aren't going to
binge
stop.
drinking is considered by national health standards to be 7 to 10 drinks. 7 to 10 standard drinks.
Yeah, that's a lot of drinking.
Not really. If you're sitting in a bar with
Ooh,
your
it
friends for
is.
5-6 hours, that's just over one standard drink an hour.
I get a little tiddly after one drink.
Oh, wow.
Drinking was 3.
What's going on here?
I think, personally, maybe if we were changing rules, I could agree with it.
21?
Yeah, to club.
What does that mean?
So I think you can be 18
Yeah, I
to
agree
drink
there.
under supervision. So you're at house parties with your family,
Okay.
parents, all of that, because you aren't going to stop them. We're not legally allowed to
21
drink
to go
it.
to a club.
But we're not allowed to legally drink at 15, 16, and we do. A lot of parents get their daughters like a 4-pack of cruisers or whatever at 16 for your party at home. I think that's then semi-acceptable, but 21, there's a lot of...
Do you like this letter to give away the pair of limited edition sunnies, courtesy of Alon Treves and Aussie
I
Optical?
do. I think
You do?
Karina's won it.
Oh, you
Yeah.
like it?
I
Girls?
think she's
you
an
agree?
idiot because the
I
youngest
think she's an idiot
politician
too.
in Australia
Do you
is
think
20.
she's an idiot? Cassie, what do you
This is
think?
an
This
idiot.
letter?
Can't believe you just said that word.
I like it.
You do like it?
An
But
idiot.
I still don't think that they should put it up to 21.
She likes the letter, but she still doesn't think you should. All right, we'll give it to, who is it? Karina of Liverpool in New South Wales. Coming out a pair of limited edition sunnies, courtesy of Alon Treves. We've got to disappear. Cassie, been terrific to have you. Thanks, babe.
Thank
we'll
you
see you
so
again.
much,
Mitch,
definitely.
do you enjoy it?
Yes. Very
Still
much
nervous?
So. A little. Still shaking a little.
You're good. Simone?
Thank you
terrific.
very much.
Ali,
Thanks.
almost terrific to have you, babe.
Totally didn't say as much as I wanted to, but whatevs.
Nobody ever does on this show. You never get the time.
Yeah.
Thank all of our wonderful panellists. Thanks for having us at home tonight. And crew, it's been terrific. Good night, Australia. Bye-bye.